And yes, as you all know, that today was the last paper for your UGC net examination, December 2023. And we had this shifts, papers in various shifts last week, this week. And yes, there was a mixed combination of the paper which started from, easy level to basically going to higher, that is easy level to difficult level. So today also for 14 December 2023, shift 1 paper was bit easier. Sorry, shift 1 paper was bit tough for the students compared to shift 2. But if you have seen, it was overall a combination of all the shifts of paper. And in order to make this examinations easier, as you all know that we had came up with a paper for today. So DI and reading comprehension was easy. So basically, students, as I keep on saying, I won't be repeating in detail today, but I just said you one thing. The moment when we started preparing our papers, when we started preparing for these December 2023 cycle, and when I have taken one strategy class, I have told you very clearly that your DI and RC should be practiced on a regular basis. I know you are into a hectic schedules, you are maybe not, you're not having enough time, but every day, at least alternate days, you can opt for DI and RC and ensure that your uh, topics are very well done properly with amount of calculation and reading, vocabulary, understanding, and all those things. And those students who have really done this with us with certain tricks and understanding has really cracked this very well. Talking about teaching aptitude, so yes, characteristics of teaching was seen. This was a very common question again. As I said, it was a combination integration integrated with communication. Distance, profit and loss questions, distance and speed questions, blood relation questions, number series questions. These are all, something which was very common and which was seen. So this tells you one thing very clearly that, you cannot afford to leave any unit an option. It's very important. Yes, students need to make it sure. I can understand that, some units are very difficult for you. Like, for example, students do not like Indian logic, but it's okay. You have to, by the time you practice, you have next 6 months with you. All those students who are preparing for the next coming cycle, you have 6 months for you. If you practice the things, practice makes man perfect, in and out with certain amount of dedication, consistency, and hard work, you will be able to crack these also questions very well. Talking about PDE, that is people development and environment, ozone layer. It was again a very common question I on the topic of ozone. Higher education system, that is chronological order of universities. Talking about SDGs. Talking about G20, there was a question seen. So these topics are very common. As I said, that see, it's not about what you have done, what you have not done. It is all about what exactly have you given yourself in this last 3 months or 6 months in order to prepare yourself for the syllabus. All these topics we have done in our practice questions, in our MCQs, in theory lectures also. I've made sure that I've revised the topic very well. So it's very very important that your efforts, consistency, dedication really matters a lot. Now students, those who are preparing for your June 2024 cycle, see, at the start of the preparation, okay, you feel very enthusiastic, very motivated. Maybe for a week, you are very much consistent, dedicated with all your notes preparation, reading this, that. But the same amount of consistency, motivation does not remains too long. And, it has been immediately like a magic, it gets disappear. And by the time you realize, and by the time you are back, you do not have time in your hand. So you need to make sure that with June 2024, many students will, take a break and they will come back. But this comeback is, it's not a solution. You have to make sure that you are promising yourself, you're targeting yourself with certain amount of dedication, consistency, efforts, and hard work in order to get results out of it. So yes, stay tuned to the channel. Tomorrow we will be disclosing what exactly we will be taking out. The course will be and how we are going to, build this course. And yes, we'll be starting from since next week. 2 3 days gap is given so that you can just brush up, get re-energized, refresh, and start your preparation for your upcoming cycle. So till then you have to stay tuned with us. Make sure that you are, looking for the channels for any update. And with reference to the course, I will just give you, the detail with reference to your upcoming lectures. Okay, so that's all we have. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next class with the details of new codes. Yeah, thank you, everyone.